Hello Synapse Fitness community and welcome to our stretch break video series. In this series and the video you are about to watch, we are going to be doing 3 to 4 stretches for one body area so that you can get the most out of your stretches in a quick amount of time. For each of those stretches, we are going to be holding for about 30 seconds for each side, but I encourage you that if you have the time, you play this video again so that you can get the most out of those stretches. But if not, stay tuned for a very brief stretching routine. Enjoy. In this video, we are going to be reviewing spine mobility activities on the floor. Now, if getting on the floor or doing exercises in this position is not comfortable for you, we will also be having a video showing some similar exercises from a chair, so do not worry. So for those that are able to get onto the floor, make sure you have a mat or a comfortable surface, a nice carpet to protect your knees as you get down, and follow along with me for these activities. So we are going to be doing exercises where we're going to be moving in and out of spine positions, all right? Unlike some of our other stretching videos where we hold for 30 seconds, okay? We're going to move in and out of these positions for about 30 seconds. So first up, we are going to get onto our hands and knees. Now, if you have some wrist problems getting into this position, remember you can get support. So you can either hold this type of position here on your fists if that's more comfortable, or you could roll up a towel and put your palms on the towel. That may be more comfortable for you as well. So from here, we are going to work our spines. So we're going to move in and out of what is called cat-cow position if you are familiar with yoga. And this is where we are going to round the spine, tuck our chin and head, and look at our belly buttons. And then let the stomach sink down, keeping our ears or our shoulders away from our ears as we look up in front of us, okay? Good, and we're going to do that again. We're going to round our spine and look at our belly buttons. And then let the stomach sink down as you arch your back and look straight ahead. Again, keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Don't let them hunch up here. Try to pull them down. Good, let's keep going back and forth. And breathing as you go. Do not hold your breath. Let it flow with you as you go back and forth between these positions. Very good. So you could keep going a little longer with that if you like. Again, with any of these videos, you can pause and keep going or give yourself some time to readjust. The next one we're going to do is a side bend in our back. And I like to think of about this like you're trying to look at your tail, okay? So you're curving through the side of your body, bringing that shoulder down towards the hip as you try to look back towards your bottom, towards where your tail would be. Good, and then back towards the center, and then off to the other side. So if you imagine your spine, if somebody was above you looking down, it's like you are trying to curve your spine into a C. And back the other way. So you're going from a C shape on one side to a C shape on the other side. And use those arms to help you push more into that position. And keep that breath flowing as you go. And we're just going back and forth. Okay, you can go at your own pace, but the goal is not to go quickly. It's to go fully from side to side. Good quality motion without having back pain. Now, if you are somebody that has osteoporosis or osteopenia, please be very cautious with how you move in and out of these positions, making sure you go nice and slow and only going as far as feels comfortable. Great. The next one we are going to do is a spine twist. And again, same thing. This is very important if you have osteoporosis that you really just go to a level that feels very comfortable for you without really pushing into that end range. But for those that don't have osteoporosis, you can really kind of push into those motions as much as you feel comfortable. So we're going to take one hand and we're going to tuck it down underneath us. Okay, and then you're going to take that hand and you're going to reach up towards the ceiling as far as you can. And then back down, threading that arm underneath, and then reaching back up towards the ceiling. And again, going back and forth between those two positions. Great. Now we're going to switch sides. Now, many of you know I recently broke my right elbow, so putting weight on that arm is a little harder for me. I'm going to do my best here, and I'm going to take my other arm. Again, same thing, we're threading it underneath. We're just doing the other side now. And then back up. Good, and down. And up. Good, but you can go at your own pace, okay? If I'm moving too fast for you, you can slow it down even more. I encourage you to not go much faster than I am though, because I really want to make sure that you are pushing into those motions as far as you can comfortably go. Very good. And for our last stretch, for a nice relaxing one, we're going to push our hips back. I have my knees pretty wide to allow space for my stomach. As I come down, I'm going to rest my head down. This is called child's pose, again, if you're familiar with yoga. Now for some of you, this might be uncomfortable on your hips and your knees. You don't have to go back that far. You can just go back as far as is comfortable, or you could place a pillow underneath your hips, between your feet and your hips. Stretching out that low back. And go ahead and hold that as long as you are comfortable. But I'm going to come on out of this, and that is it for your stretches today. This video is brought to you by Synapse Fitness Foundation, a nonprofit empowering people with Parkinson's to live their best lives through exercise, education, and connection to others. The presenter of today's video is Dr. Kelly Becker, physical therapist and founder of Synapse Fitness Foundation. If you found today's video useful, please click the like button and forward this video onto somebody that you think would find this useful. Thank you.